Hello there children, this is Jude here with Lammy and Flossie and welcome to the EYFS at Home bedtime story. Today we're going to tell you a story called Tom Cockle and it's an old Irish tale. It goes like this. Long, 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 long ago in the county of Armagh in Ireland there was a family and the dad was called Patrick and they lived in a little house with a peat roof at the edge of the peat fields. Oh dear, the family were not in a good way. The cow did not have any milk, they couldn't grow crops, they were very hungry all the time, and so they made the really difficult decision that really the best thing they could do be to leave their home, get on a boat and travel across the waves to the west of the UK in the Lake District. That's because Patrick's wife had grown up in a cottage there and so they thought they would go and live there. They were really sad, they didn't want to leave, they loved their home and even worse, they knew they would miss their little house sprite. His name was Tom Cockle. They'd never seen him, but sometimes the cat would sit and look up into the roof and sniff the air. But Tom was really good to them. He looked after them whenever they'd gone out to the fields to try and find food. When they came back, they'd find a little pot of tea bubbling away on the hearth. Tom always took care of them. How they'd miss him when they went. The day finally arrived and they packed all their belongings ready. At the last minute they took with them a little pot of shamrock to take with them. They hoped it would bring them luck in their new home. They got on the boat and they started to sail. Oh my goodness me, the waves were high and they rolled and the waves came up and down and up and down. Oh, and the family felt their tummies going up and down and up and down. Are we nearly there yet? Said the children. Not long now, said Patrick. And it wasn't. They finally arrived into the port of Whitehaven in Lake District and off they set. They didn't have a donkey or a horse, they had to walk. Let's go. They walked and walked and walked and walked over the hills and the valleys until they came into the valley of Grasmere. And as they stood at the top of the hill, the wife said, "That's where the cottage is." And off they set. They made their way down the hill, but as they got closer they saw that smoke was coming from the chimney and there were lights on. "Oh no, don't tell me somebody's in there and living there," said Patrick's wife. "I hope this doesn't mean we'll be homeless." "Let's go and look anyway," said Patrick. And so they carried on until they arrived at the cottage. They went inside. There was nobody there, but there was a pot of tea and there was some soda bread laid out on the table in the shape of a T and a K. Tom Cockle. He'd come with them and he'd come ahead to make sure that their tea and their bread was waiting for them. The family were delighted Tom had come with them and they knew that they would be very happy indeed in their brand new home. The end. Oh, children, we hope you enjoyed that story. Tom Cockle really did look after that family, didn't he? Sleep tight, snuggle up. We'll see you again another day. Night night.